Yo, what's up guys? Old School Dan here, back again with another video today. In today's video, you guys recently purchased the Muscle Digest with Serge Nubret on the cover, and it talks about Surge training with Serge Nubret. So, got it today. I got a couple other magazines I want to talk about. Actually, no, I don't want to talk about them right now, but probably make some videos on them during the week, kind of like releasing them during the week. But let's get into it right now. So, what I wanted to share with you was the whole article. So I'm going to try to read you the whole article, which is about like 2 pages. But it also talks about his contest shoulder routine and his regular off-season, sort of like 3 months before contest routine. So let's get into that right now. All right, so before we get started, I want to say one thing. Volume in this routine is not recommended for a natural bodybuilder. You heard it first from me. I don't like when people comment on my videos saying, "Oh, this is way too much volume for a natural bodybuilder." I never said to do it. I am simply sharing, presenting the information from what resources I had and presenting to you guys so you guys can look at it, kind of maybe get inspired, maybe get ideas from it. Because every time I saw an old school bodybuilding routine, like from Serge Nubret, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mike Menser, or any of those guys, I never directly did any of their routines, but I saw what exercises they were doing, and I just apply that into my own workout, and it helped me build my own classic physique. Looking at the reps, the sets, the exercises really helped me develop my physique and further my education in what do you want to call old school bodybuilding. All right, so with that being said, let's move forward. All right, so I'm gonna just start reading you the article. I'll try not to mess up when I'm reading. Shoulder training with Serge Nubret. European training tips from the great French champion by Serge Nubret. The shoulders are the muscles of great importance for competition, like the back and the abdominal muscles. And unlike the chest, you can never have enough. The basic movement for shoulder training is the seated or standing press, either front or behind the neck. Of course, it is not a question of single exercise only. There exist dozens of shoulder exercises, each one different from another. This particular basic movement works the muscles deeply. The weight should be sufficiently to allow a maximum of 7 to 10 sets of 10 and 12 repetitions, with 1 minute rest between sets. About 15 minutes should be devoted to this exercise. One small point: the press behind neck should be performed with a wide grip, unlike the front press. The press should be executed in the following manner: lower the bar to the neck, then raise it up by extending the arms completely. There should be no stopping of the bar. I insist that this movement can be executed either seated or standing. Personally, I prefer this exercise seated since I can control the muscles and concentrate more, not being able to cheat by using the lumbars or legs. Keep in mind that the front press works the front part of the shoulders, the behind the neck press the back part. As the competition approaches, I decrease the weights in order to increase the number of total sets and repetitions, and cut down on my rest time. Example: 3 months before World Championship, I work with a weight of 70 kilos, 154 pounds for 6 to 7 sets of 10 repetitions, 1 minute rest between sets. 1 month before the competition, I use a weight of 50 kilograms, 110 pounds for 10 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions, 30 seconds rest between sets. Of course, this is not automatic and you can vary accordingly to your physical and mental condition. Second movement, rows, 10 minutes. Now, when he refers to rows, he means upright rows, because that's what it looks like in the picture. It looks like he's about to do an upright row. Rowing is a relatively full movement that permits you to work the trapezius and serratus, but it is difficult to execute. Use a fairly long bar so that your elbows do not bump plates when performing the exercise. The hands should be placed together. This movement increases the shoulder width and gives good separation between the shoulder and the arm muscles. Do rows in a standing position, but make sure not to cheat with the lumbars or legs. Raise the bar to the chin, grazing the chest. Avoid leaning the torso forward. Take care to raise the elbows as high as possible over the bar. Weight: 35 to 50 kilograms, 77 to 110 pounds. 5 to 6 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions, 30 seconds to 1 minute rest between sets. All this depends on the date of your competition. Third movement, standing lateral raise with the dumbbells. This exercise works the trapezius and shoulders as well as the muscular mass of the back. Raise the dumbbells from the thighs to a point just above the head while keeping the lower body perfectly straight. Lower the dumbbells slowly, resisting the weights all the way. 5 to 7 sets of 10 to 12 reps with 10 kilograms, 22 pounds. Dumbbells should suffice if they are done after the presses. If, however, you choose to do this exercise as a basic movement, you should add 3 to 4 more sets. My concern here is to show you different movements for the shoulders and pick out from that the best course. All these exercises should not be performed at the same section. It is up to you to make a selection based on your morphology and personal taste. Don't forget that when you have difficulty performing an exercise, it's usually a matter of this exercise working a muscle you have missed. Logically, then you should use exercise as which have the most difficulty. As a general rule, you should devote 30 to 45 minutes to shoulder training without rest between sets. I say between exercises, not between sets. There is an exercise that few bodybuilders perform, and as a consequence, the muscles it works are lacking on most of them, including certain champions. It is the exercise that I most prefer. Lie on your side, bending the leg next to the floor to balance the body. Extend the bottom arm and grab the leg of a bench or a dumbbell. This will steady you and help you concentrate while executing the movement. Lift the dumbbell with the top arm, slightly bent. Then lower to a point just above the floor. Do not stop at either the top or the bottom positions. Change sides and perform the same movement with the other arm. This permits the shoulder, which has been worked, to rest, and so you can go on alternating without stopping. I do 5 sets of 15 to 15 repetitions for each shoulder, with a 2-minute rest after the 5 sets. Then I start another series of 5 sets, making a total of 10 sets for each shoulder. I always choose this exercise as the basic movement. It works the posterior deltoids and gives massive muscularity to the shoulders. It is an exercise that will help you enormously when you do a side chest pose. Immediately after performing this movement and without resting, I do a pulley movement, equally neglected by most bodybuilders. Now this pulley movement, don't worry, it's like a wide grip pulley row. It's like kind of like a wide grip cable row, but it's done on a lat pull down machine. I'll show you a picture in the next slide. I do pulley, taking a wide grip and leaning back as though I were going to do an incline press. I pull the bar on the lat machine to my chest. The incline position of the body is maintained throughout. This is an excellent movement which will perform you to do an admirable double biceps back pose. The bent over lateral raise is an exercise which works the entire ensemble of the back muscles. It is indispensable for building a muscular back. These exercises should not be performed every workout. You should do 3 of them: the press in the front or behind the neck press as the basic movement, and 2 of the 5 others. The next workout, do the same basic movement and 2 other movements. In performing this exercise, I urge you to give the maximum of yourself. The closer the day of the competition approaches, the more you should go beyond your limits. The muscles must ache. After each exercise, try to bring out the definition of the muscles and keep them congested as long as possible. Working out in front of a mirror is a great way to help in this respect. And that is the whole entire Serge Nubret article right there. And there's a whole workout right there in a schematic form, except for the competition workout, which I did not write out in schematic form, but the part where he talks about 3 months before competition, it's all written out in schematic form right here on the screen. Alright, so what else did I want to talk about? Alright, so to address some of the exercises that don't have reps or sets, like or some of the rest times, like the wide grip pulley row. He doesn't specify the reps or sets, but it looks like the theme is 10 to 12 repetitions and about 5 to 7 sets. Alright, yeah, so wide grip pulley row should be done 5 to 7 sets, maybe about 10 to 12 repetitions. And for the rest time for lateral raises, it looks like the theme is probably like 1 to 2 minutes, 1 to 3 minutes of rest in between sets. So maybe like the wide grip pulley row maybe gets like 1 minute rest or something, That's pretty much it, guys. Let me show you the picture I was talking about, the wide grip pulley row. Alright, so this is the pulley exercise he was talking about. It looks like it's almost done on the regular cable row machine, but it looks like a mixture of a cable row, the seat with the cable row and the footrest, mixed with the pulley of a lat pull down. It looks like the pulley is up top, like a regular lat pull down, and it looks like he's able to do it from like the seated row position, like a cable row position. That's sort of an old school machine. I think you can also do that on a lat pull down. You just doing the lat pull down, put your feet up on that little rest up, and then just balance yourself out. I don't know, to be honest. I've never done something like that before, but I've seen it also in Muhammad Make's one of his back training books. He has it on there as well. I think he calls it the 90-degree lat pull down or something like that. I think he calls it, or the 45-degree row. I can't remember, but yeah, that's the exercise I want to show you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the article I just read to you. I didn't have to read it, but I just figured I'd just share it with you because it was short. Why not just share it? All right. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos like this. Give this video a thumbs up. I'm Old School Dan. I'm gone. Peace.